Hello and welcome, or welcome back to the channel. My name is Tyler, also known as The Ches, and this is Chezzy Tunes, baby, where I try to bring humor and entertainment to the EDM space. And today we have a potential redemption arc. Today we are checking out the newest Izadi? I never got clarification on how to pronounce it, but Izadi, Astral Realm EP. If you've seen my Knights of the Round Table video, I already reacted to one of the songs on this EP because it was part of that compilation. But I'm not familiar with the artist. That was the first song I've heard from him. I'm still going in blind. I don't know their usual style. So maybe this EP as a whole can actually impress me. Who knows? But we're going to check it out today. We're going to dive in. We got 5 tracks today. And we're going to start with the first one called Blind Faith. All right. A little eerie. Come on, it's you and me, man. Get on my wavelength. Connect the dots. Solve the puzzle. You got this. I believe in you. Not a super interesting opening, but build's getting me a little pumped. Come on. Here we go. Oh. It's got something going on. A little winky wonky for me, but I'm not completely turned off by that. I'm still a little stimulated. Need a little more foreplay, I think. I like your build though. I like the build in this song. Second drop, change it up. Pull me all the way in. Let's go. Yeah, bow, bow, bow. It's still got some meat. There's some meat on his bones. It's not cooked the way I would like it though. I'm a medium rare guy. I think this is medium well. I'll still eat it, you know, but it's not quite as juicy and tender as it could be. So off to an average start. I'm not completely buying into it, but I'm also not completely dissuaded. That wasn't bad. Just not quite where I wanted it to be, but cool idea. Next is Astral. So I have heard this one before. So this is gonna be a quicker reaction because I've already reacted to it. I just kind of need to jog my memory. I'll give a couple comments, but just a quick refresher. Okay, I remember this one, yep. I do remember really liking the opening here. Bum, 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 ba, 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 ba. Ba, ba. Yeah, like I remember it's, you know, it's got the energy, but the sound just gets old quick. So again, not gonna do a full reaction to that one. If you wanna see my full reaction to it, you can go back to the Knights of the Round Table reaction video. But again, production is good. It's got the energy, but that main sound too heavily relies on that main sound, and that main sound isn't super interesting. So it gets very stale and repetitive by the end of it, but that's okay. Next up is Reality Portal, which is a cool name. I like that. Got some machinery moving around. Something's booting up. Okay, that's kind of a satisfying noise. Oh, the sub kind of drowns things out when it hits. Makes me a little nervous, but we'll see. Could be a stylistic choice. Okay, fun, fun, fun. Give me a good drop, give me a cool drop. Interesting, come on. Yeah, that low end is kind of engulfing everything. It's the same thing of like the energy is there, you know, it's got some power, a driving force, but the main sound isn't doing it. And with this one, the low end is kind of dragging everything down. It's kind of, all the other sounds are trying to get past the barrier that is the low end. Like, listen to that, like, just consumes everything around it. All right, second drop, come on. Give me a change. Give me a change. I mean, it's a little different, but still the same issues are present. I feel like I explained myself well enough while listening to that one. Keep on moving. Skull crack with focus. And it's explicit. You know we like bad words here. Oh, I don't think I've actually said a bad word. Maybe. But I like when they're in songs. There's something inherently powerful and energetic about curse words. Crack my skull. Give me a concussion, you know? Give me some Northern Hemisphere damage. All right. Interesting. This one's got some creativity. Very unique sound with this one. I don't think the aggression of that sample, get knocked the F out, matches the hit of the drop. I don't think the drop hits with enough intensity to warrant that kind of sample, but pleasant so far. Let's go. Whoa. Oh, you're gonna use that in the main drop here? Interesting. That was kind of fat. I like that sound. Ooh. Do, do, do. That bass that was accompanying the other sounds was pretty cool. That one might be my favorite so far. I think that one did the most that I enjoyed. I think some of the sounds were pretty creative. It didn't use any sounds that I was offended by or not really into. It didn't quite hit, but it did enough that I enjoyed, I'd say. And final track is Control. This is your final chance to take control. No pressure, but kind of pressure. Okay, style change. This could be it. You could have me with this one, potentially. If that's the style we're going for the drop anyway. I want something upbeat. Give me some tempo. Here, I'll stand up for you. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. This clicks with me. I know this isn't your usual style, but I think you do this pretty well. I'm vibing with this. You took control right at the end here, all right? You were just hustling me before. I'm not too much of a fan of the opening and bridge here, but yeah, as soon as that beat kicks in, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm in it. Just bring it home. Don't do anything too crazy. Don't drop the ball. Just more of what you had before. And we can close out on top here. Come on. Hey. A little screechy. Nah, no, you're losing me. Stop bringing the screechiness. I don't need the screechiness. Just give me the beat, baby. First half was better than the second half. The things you added took away from what I was enjoying about it, but still, a solid closer for sure. Definitely the highlight for me. Definitely my favorite. So I think just the problem here is your style doesn't necessarily mesh with me. I don't think it's that you're necessarily doing something wrong or bad here. I mean, some of my problems, like with Astral, for instance, are just the repetitiveness. I don't think it does enough. I don't think it changes enough. I think it becomes stale. I think that's a genuine criticism. I personally am not into the lead sound in that song either, but also because it's so repetitive, it just gets quite stale, like I said. Some of the other ones, like Reality Portal, I think was just kind of a mixing issue. I feel like the low end was just eating everything else up. It just sounded a little mushy, I guess. Skullcrack, I think, had some cool ideas. I think there were things to like about it. Same with Blind Faith. But Control really brought me in, brought me back around. I'm thankful you had that on there. I'm glad it was something different, you know? I do like when artists change things up, try different styles, try to elevate their sound and branch out a little bit, because I think that's where you do your best work, is when you have something you like, a style you like, but you're testing the waters with something new, because it forces you to get creative, because it's not something you're used to. So it's like you're out of your element. You got to try to just come up with something fun, and it usually pays off. So Control, definitely a highlight. But I'll give you that follow, you know, you've still earned that follow. I'll follow your music. I want to see what you're up to. I want to see what you do next. Hopefully you didn't think I was too harsh on you. But let me know what you guys thought. What did you think of the EP? What do you think of insert correct pronunciation of artist's name here? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what I should check out next. Thank you guys so much for the support as always. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, follow my socials, all of that good stuff. I'll see you in the next one. And until then, keep on jamming out, my dudes. Peace.